Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in today's video we are going to analyze two pairs quickly. This is going to be John 50 index and VIX 101S, volatility 101S. All right, so on this John 50 index, if you look at the daily time frame, you will notice the market is bullish. The market has been bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows on this daily time frame. All right, this is the last higher high the market created. As you can see, is the last higher high the market created. All right, so and then this was the pullback it made. Then it tried to go up again. It's still pulling back, but there's a chance it can still continue buying till it breaks the structure, because right now on this daily time frame we do not have a change of character yet, so we cannot say the market is ready to start selling on this daily time frame. Whatever happens within here, all these sales are internal movements of the market within this level here. So until this recent low here is broken, until this low here is broken, and the market is still in an uptrend on the daily time frame. All right, so let's go down to the 4 hourly time frame. So on the 4 hourly time frame, as you can see, we have a structure here. This is what I noticed when I opened the chart. I noticed this high here, that is right here. There's a high right here. You can see the market got to this level, sold. After this higher high was formed, this is a daily time frame high high we spotted. All right, after it was formed, the market sold massively to this level to create a kind of a higher low. Then it bought, but the market is still yet to create a higher high. But when it got to this high, it pulled back, then went up again, and then broke structure here at this point. I don't know if I'll call this maybe an internal break of structure, because if you look closely, let me try to zoom in. You see the market swept it. Let me get, just watch where I'm placing the crosshair to. You can see the market swept that high, excuse me, and even closed above it. Very small. It closed above it very small, as you can see. So there was a break of structure at that point. All right, then for that reason, then this is actually the this will be the new higher low of the market. This becomes the new higher low of the market on this 4 hourly time frame. Okay, so yeah, so for that reason, as you can see, the market, after selling down to this after creating this high, it moved down a bit, then went up again. Now it sold to this level and it went below, it closed below this recent low, this low that created this break of structure here. All right, if you can see, I believe I showed that already. This is the low. You can see we had a break of structure here. Let me try to zoom in. Let me try to zoom in. We have a break of structure here, or would I call it a change of character? At that point, you can see the market closed below this low here. All right, indicating the market will possibly be going down. All right, so now we can place a horizontal line to mark that level, because the market is right there on that level. Let me increase the thickness of this line. Let me leave it at 2. I think it's okay there. Then we have to go down to a lower time frame. We have to go down to a lower time frame, because from what we can understand here, when this something like this happens in the chart, like we have a break of structure here or a change of character, what the market will be doing is actually a pullback. Then after the pullback, the market goes back to retest a particular level, then it continues with the sell. So we can now go down to a lower time frame to really confirm. Let's go to the 1 hourly time frame. All right, okay, so perfect. As you can see on the 1 hourly time frame, we have a consolidation going on this 1 hourly time frame. So this consolidation here, we can use this rectangle to mark out the zone, the resistance level where the market is getting rejected. All right, and the current 1 hourly candlestick, as you can see, is still has not closed yet. The market went above the zone but still came back, and right now it's still back within the range of the consolidation. All right, so as it is, we are looking for a candlestick that will be able to close above this zone. Any candlestick that can close above, any 1 hourly candlestick as of this time that can close above this zone, then we want to see the market, the next 1 hourly candlestick to close bearish on this zone. Then the market will most likely buy. It will buy nicely. So you can take a buy from here. But when you're taking this buy, you have to take note of the fact that the market won't, don't really expect the market to go really far, because we had a breakout to the downside. So meaning the market, if it buys up to a certain level, it can start selling massively. All right, it can start selling massively to go below the current low which we have here. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. So for that reason, if you're taking a buy, you should consider taking your profit before it even gets to somewhere around here, because this is one of the strongest zone around here that the market can possibly sell from. If we have something like this, the market goes from here. If you get your entry to here, then the market is possibly going to sell from that level to create, maybe you can just get it to create a lower high, then it sells to create a lower low. All right, that's what I'm expecting the market to do. All right, so but before you take an entry, there must be a breakout of this consolidation and a proper retest. One candlestick retest is enough. All right, just one bearish candlestick above that zone. All right, then you take a buy from there, then you take your profit. Even before you can take the profit, set your TP even before it gets to this zone. You can set it somewhere around here, because this is where you should look for the main sales. Now when the market gets to this zone, all you have to do for yourself is to wait for a confirmation. You can wait for a consolidation on maybe the 15 minutes time frame, or the maybe 1 hourly time frame. It depends on the level of consolidation the market will be doing. Once you spot the consolidation and a breakout, then a proper retest, then you can take an entry from there to enjoy the sales. All right, so until this particular consolidation is broken before you think of taking an entry. And also take note of the fact that the market can decide not to even break out to the upside. So if at the end of the day the market rather breaks to the downside, like closes below this particular level here, then just wait for a pullback to this level, then you take your sales. Okay, that's what you have to do. So always take note of the fact that the market may not go exactly the way you planned, but have an alternative what would I put it? Have another option. Okay, if the market closes below this zone, then know that it can also sell. You can just wait for a retest. You can see we had a previous sell activity here, so the market can possibly sell after breaking out of the zone to the downside. So just keep an eye on it. That's for this particular pair. Then the next pair we're going to be looking at is VIX 10 1S. Okay, VIX 10 1S. Let me see it. All right, so this is VIX 10 1S. Okay, so on this particular pair, if we go to the daily time frame, it is still trending bullish, although what we're seeing here looks like an impulsive correction. You can see the way the market bought up to this level. Then from this level here, the market is still buying though, but the movement is different from what we had from here. All right, it's different from what we had from here to the upside. Okay, so for that reason, there's a chance the market can be selling to the downside, can just break to sell massively, but we have to go down to lower time frame to confirm that that is possible. All right, so let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. Okay, so on the 4 hourly time frame, you can see this is the impulsive correction we saw on the daily time frame. The market is creating higher highs and higher lows. Now, this is the last high the market created. The last, let's consider this to be the last higher high before it sold down to this level to create a higher low. Now, this is another higher high it created. Now, it pulled back. This was actually a pullback. Then it came back to retest this particular zone. You can see there was a consolidation here. Then the market broke out massively. Then it came back to do a retest on this consolidation. So on this particular zone, on retesting, you can see the market started buying massively. The market started buying massively. All right, so considering what we are seeing here, there's a chance the market would want to buy towards this zone, then to continue with its bullish move. And also, if you go down to, let's look at the 1 hourly time frame. If you go to the 1 hourly time frame, because from what I can see here on this 4 hourly time frame, you can see the market bought massively, then it sold. After selling to this level, we will have this long wick here. It went up again and closed bullish, bearish. This long wick here indicates sales, indicates some buys. All right, kind of indicating there was a double top here. All right, so let's go down to the 1 hourly time frame to see something. Perfect. So on the 1 hourly time frame, you can see we had a double top here. You can see we had a double top here. This is the first top and this is the second top right here, and this is the neckline. All right, and the market sold massively down to this neckline. And also you can see we had excuse me, we had a change of character at this point based on this particular movement here. This will be a nice change of character. Market so then went up. So there's a chance the market can also sell back from this level here. There's a chance the market can still sell back from this particular level. But even if it does, let me just mark that zone. Even if it does, it may not sell really well. All right. Even if it does, it may not really sell well because of the fact that the market is actually bullish. There is no change of character yet on the higher time frame. We want to see a change of character on the 4 hourly time frame before we can really think of confirming the market is changing direction. Because on the 4 hourly time frame, as you can see what we have right now, the market has to go below this particular low here, close below it. Then we say, okay, there is a successful change of character and the market wants to sell. So for that reason, any sales you're taking, maybe the market gives you an opportunity to take a sell from here. Ensure you take your profit. Ensure you take your profit before it even gets to a next strong zone, like a demand zone, or would I say maybe a strong support level. All right. So on the 1 hourly time frame, you can see this is the zone and the market is in the zone right now. It's actually the zone. Then we can't just take an entry, although it's the current 1 day candlestick will be closing in less than 5 minutes. But from the look of things, it may still close above the zone, then it continues buying. All right. But if at the end it can possibly, let me check the 15 minutes time frame anyway. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's going to be an opportunity for the market to sell. All right. So just understand that it's gone. All right. It's gone. So as it is, we have a zone here. If the market closes above, then pulls back to this level, the market closes above as it is in the next about 4 minutes, closes above, then pulls back to this level here. You can just take a buy to continue with the bullish structure of the market. To continue with the bullish structure of the market. All you have to do, anytime you spot the market is about to change direction, try to ensure or you want to take a trade against the original direction of the market. Always try to wait for a change of character. It's very important. It's very, very important. All right. So for now on this particular pair, there is no opportunity at the moment. There's no opportunity at the moment. So you may just wait to see how the market closes. Just wait to see how the market closes on this 1 hourly time frame and the 4 hourly time frame. All right. Then if the market finally closes above this zone, like the market finally closes above, closes and then goes above this high here, you wait for a pullback, so you take the next buys. All right, just wait for a pullback, so you take the next size. There are some other little things I wanted to explain about the structure of the market as it was selling here. There are some little things I wanted to explain. They are very powerful, but for the sake of time, the video is already too long. Maybe in the next video I will explain. Just keep an eye on the next video. There are things you need to understand. Market structure is very powerful. If you can combine it with price action, you'll be really successful. All right, you'll be losing your trades, no doubt, but trust me, very few. The profit you'll be making, as long as you stick to the rules and the instructions that I'll be explaining in the next video to help you succeed. All right, so do well to like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section. Then if you are interested in my mentorship, send an email, click on the link in the description of this video. It takes you to my Telegram channel. From there you can find my WhatsApp and my Telegram direct contact. Reach out to me so that you can be a part of the mentorship that is already going on, or want to start a private mentorship. All right, subscribe to this channel, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Peace out.